What's going on, guys? This is the Red Rogue, and I hope you're all doing well today. For this episode, I'll be giving you all a quick rundown of how to unlock flying in patch 9.1. Unlike prior expansions, you don't have to jump through any hoops or hit some arbitrary reputation levels with all the factions in Shadowlands or anything like that. For once, this will be a really straightforward process that should be doable within the first week or two at most of patch 9.1, if you binge on everything like some people I know, and I'm not deflecting my own personal need to complete things the second that I'm able to. Nope, that is definitely not what I'm doing. So to start off, once patch 9.1 goes live on June 29th, the introductory quest chain should automatically show up for you, requiring you to head to Oribos and speak with Adrestes in the main room that Bolvar and all the other plot-critical characters just hang out waiting for us to take care of things. As a forewarning, there are going to be some spoilers here and there throughout this guide, since it's kinda hard not to talk about what's going on and where you need to go when you're doing all this stuff in the new content. Oh, and I highly recommend you make sure that one of your characters is already at Renown level 40 with their current Covenant. Otherwise, if not, you'll be stuck having to grind your Renown up anyhow, as the unlock process for the new campaign requires you to reach a total of 44 Renown to get to the part where we can unlock flying. You do earn a couple Renown just from doing the early parts of this campaign anyhow, and I'll mention where else you'll be picking up Renown along the way. Anyways, to start the 9.1 campaign, we'll be doing a little scenario in Ardenweald where Sylvanas and the Mossworn are attacking the Winter Queen. While successful in driving her forces away, the battle is a bit of a hollow victory. You'll then head into the Maw from Oribos and speak with Venari, as you'll be trying to find a way for all of the plebeian non-Maw walkers to enter the Maw so we can take the fight for the Shadowlands directly to the jailer. Venari is as resourceful as ever and will help you discover Korthia, the new engaging content zone of patch 9.1. You'll be seeing this area quite a lot, trust me. As a bonus perk, within the first 30-40 minutes at most of the new campaign, we will become true Maw walkers, and all of our ground mounts will finally be usable in the Maw as well as in the new Korthia zone. You'll then be sent on some fetch quests around Korthia, basically so you can get a lay of the land and see more of this new zone for yourself. Afterwards, you'll be shown some of the main features of Korthia, daily quests, and lots of them. Keeper's Respite will be your main hub in Korthia, and you'll need to do these 3 daily quests that pop up as you unlock its many secrets. And yes, these daily quests are part of a campaign chapter quest, so even if you don't like doing dailies, you kinda have to do at least these 3. Once those are done, you'll be helping Venari with some of her usual sordid affairs, but this will actually result in a payoff for you for once. Finally, after almost a frickin' year of dealing with the stupid Eye of the Jailer mechanic in the Maw, it will be going away thanks to a little chunk of the campaign where you'll be helping some Valkyr and Odin himself. You'll then be given access to Covenant assaults as well as a weekly Korthia quest. The weekly Korthia quest is basically just fill up a bar by doing assaults, finding treasures in Korthia, killing rares in Korthia, all the new stuff you're going to end up doing anyhow. For Covenant assaults, I've done a video on this topic already that I'll link on screen now, but the TLDR is basically 2 times a week a Covenant assault will occur. They will last half of the week each, and basically they're just a series of 4 or 5 quests that lead up to you fighting some big bads of the jailers. Doing this is important as you'll receive Soul Cinders, the new legendary crafting currency for ranks 5 and 6, as well as Renown. There are various other potential rewards like gear, reputation tokens, and even a mount or 2, but it's important to remember the Renown since we need to hit Renown 44 to unlock flying. Once we reach Renown level 44, the next chapter of the Chains of Dominations campaign will open with the quest The Vault of Secrets, which will be given to you by Tal Galan in Keeper's Respite. We'll be having Bonesmith Airmere of the Necrolords tag along with us as we try to uncover an important message left by the Primus, as well as the Primus's sigil. Basically, we'll be bopping around Korthia, finding record fragments, killing Mossworn, and other menial tasks until we find the Primus's sigil, which he placed in Korthia for safekeeping, and is a big reason why the jailer literally yoinked this entire zone into the Maw. Once we get his hold of the sigil, however, it appears we'll need to visit an old friend of ours in Torghast, because the sigil is bound with the power of memories, or something hokey like that. But yes, the big plot reveal of the century for patch 9.1, the Rune Carver, master of crafting legendary weapons and armor, is none other than the Primus, master of crafting legendary weapons and, I guess that's kinda obvious when you word it like that, huh? But yeah, basically we free the Primus from being all shriveled up and chained, so now he's just shriveled up and not chained. But he has a cool beard and horns, so that's nice. Don't worry though, he'll leave behind a memory of his Rune Carver self, so you can still come here to craft your legendaries and stuff like that. As the big reward for completing this chapter of the 9.1 campaign and freeing the Primus, you'll receive 100 Soul Cinders, another Renown level, and the Memories of Sunless Skies, which is our account-wide flying item for Shadowlands. Learning this item will let all of your characters fly in Shadowlands, however it does have some caveats. We still can't use flying mounts in Korthia or the Maw, which was to be expected, and you can't fly in Oribos. This means you'll still need to use one of those giant anima worm flight path thingies to reach one of the main zones in Shadowlands, and then you can fly around those zones. That part is really just for technical reasons, and the distance between Oribos and any of the zones is actually really far, so it would take you way longer to fly there manually anyhow, even if you tried. Either way, I hope this breakdown of the questing process for unlocking account-wide flying in patch 9.1 proves useful to you. If so, please consider leaving a like or a comment to show your support, as it's tremendously helpful to the channel's growth and the way the YouTube overlords deem content worthy. As always, my appreciation and gratitude to all of my viewers and especially my patrons, who all help make these Shiba Shenanigans possible. Thank you all so much for watching. This is the Red Rogue, and I'll see you guys around.